Hey, good afternoon, guys. UC here. It is Sunday, July 7th, a little after 12:30 Eastern in the afternoon. So just wanted to make this video about, I get asked a lot, how do you create a strategy, right? What is a strategy? How do you, so I think one of the good ways to do that is just by going over a very simple one in front of you, try to create one and maybe just kind of go through some of the results. So what you're looking at right now, NinzaRenko chart with 12/4 settings right here. This is a playback version of the NinjaTrader platform. So let us apply, let's say, for example, an MACD, right? Let's apply MACD. It's already there. I'm just going to make it visible. Let's put the fast length as 50, slow as 100, and smooth we'll leave it as 12, right? Let's apply that on the chart, right? This is what it looks like on an NinzaRenko chart. And then maybe we'll just apply an EMA, 200 EMA as well. I'm not sure if we will use it or not, but just to see, right? That's where some visual backtesting comes into play. That's where you need to kind of manually go through maybe the past data, the past chart, and see what kind of trades it would have gotten you into. So now what's the criteria, right? So now we are going to, this again, a very simple one, right? But so strategy is basically where you're looking for repeatable patterns that you can trade that gives you some sort of an edge. What is an edge? Edge means that you're trying to stay with the trend, right? You're not trading against the trend. Yes, there are strategies to trade against the trend, but again, from probability perspective, you want to side with the trend so that even if your entry is not ideal, the chances are the trend will take care of you, right? So for example, in this one, we're going to take the trend, let's say from 200 EMA, if you want to do that, right? Again, we don't know right now if we will do that or not. But the other criteria can be when the MACD line, right? When the MACD line is this MACD line is below the signal line, which is the green line, we are going to look for whenever the crossover happens, right? So the crossover happened right here. So right after the crossover, we're going to look for the first, let's say 4 or 3 green bars, right? And then we will wait for the one red bar after that, and then we will short it, right? And vice versa for the long setup, right? So let's see, this is the place where it crossed below. So what happened? So the first 3 or 4 bars, consecutive green bars that we see are right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is sort of the confirmation bar or your bar after which you will enter the short, right? So you would have entered the short right here, 20067, and then depending on your profit, you could have come out wherever you want, right? And again, it's up to you, but if it was me, I would trade only one trade per crossover, right? So now we're going to wait for the next crossover. Oops. The next crossover happened right here, right? Now this is above the green line. Now you can make a rule and say, I'm only going to look for short setups below 200. So even if it would have given me a long entry, I would have ignored it because we're below 200, right? It's totally up to you if you want to make that rule, right? If that is the rule you like, then you can ignore this, right? And then you will see a new crossover down, right? And you got the 5-bar pullback, 2-bar pullback, no 3 or 4-bar pullback in this crossover. So no short trade right here, right? Had this been a 4-bar pullback, you would have entered a short right here, right? Again, if you don't want to play the long below 200, you can ignore this. But if you want to play the long, then you do not see any 4 consecutive 4 bars pullback and then a green bar. We did not see that, right? So now this is again a new crossover. Nothing over here, nothing over here, right? Nothing right there. So now keep going. And this is the 4-bar pullback, right? 4 green bars. 5th bar is your entry right here. You would have entered a short right here. and then depending on your stop loss, you would have come out wherever you want, right? So now let's keep going again. Let's go to the US session right there. All right, since US is an active session, right? So you can see that, and now this is over here, right here. So the 3-bar pullback would be this one, 1, 2, 3, and this would be your entry. But again, depending on if you want to take the entry, a long entry below 200 or not. If not, you can ignore this. If yes, you would have entered the long right here, right? So on and so forth. So I have a tool, I've created a tool based just for this. If you want to trade that, if you want to use it, I can put it on the website. I think it's called, go to strategies. I think it's called UC Auto MACD, right? So you can use that once. You just have to enable that one. I can put it on the website, and if you like to purchase it, you can get that. You can use that tool. So this defines the number of bars, right? This is if you want to use long, short. Dynamic means that you are adding the 200 EMA filter, right? So it will only take long trades above 200 and short trades only below 200 EMA if you have the dynamic. Both ways, long only, short only is pretty self-explanatory. So yeah, if you like that, if you want to try it out, of course, you can kind of manually test it out yourself first. If you like it, if you want it, sure, you can get it. If you want to trade manually yourself based on this criteria, try it out. And if you like it, then you want to use this tool to get you in the trades quickly, right? You can also define your profit and loss thresholds. You can also define your time to start the trades, things like that, right? So you can define all that stuff in this thing. Okay, so this was a good example. What do I use? What do I personally trade? Sometimes I use this as well, but of course I use my other bots as well to trade. If I'm trading manually these days, I'm also using one of these EMA clouds as well, based on that. So the video you saw the other day, me trading, that was based on the EMA clouds. Similar concept. Again, I will also put that on the website for purchase. If you guys like it, I should be able to do that in the next few days. It's all ready. I just have to kind of put some licensing language in the code. Okay. Any questions, things of that nature, let me know. My email is uc@iTradePrice.com, or you can hit me up on Discord or ask any on the Facebook, whatever. Okay, we'll get back. Hope you guys like this little video. If you have any questions, things of that nature, let me know, and we can talk about that. All right, thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, in this one, I'm going to give you a demo of this MACD tool, right? You're looking at an MACD with a 50, 100 lengths, right? NinzaRenko chart, 200 EMA on the chart as well. So let's apply this tool, Auto MACD. Where is that? Right here. We'll pick the 5. Again, these parameters are where you can use the setting to tell you where you want to stop in terms of the profit or loss, what time you want to start. So that's also part of that and built in there. So we're going to enable the strategy. So now we're going to say we only want 3-bar pullbacks, right? MACD enabled. We want both sides. We don't care about the 200 EMA. Okay, so let's see. It's going to start looking for trades after 9:30. This is Friday, July 5th. So let's go. Now it should be looking for 3 consecutive red bars and then a green bar as a confirmation of the trend back up, and it will get you in, right? And it will print a blue bar when it takes the entry. And when it's a short entry and it takes the short order, submits the short order, it will be a purple bar. Okay, so you will see, let me forward this thing.
Order filled.
We got the entry right there, right? And again, it's for scalping. You're on the NinzaRenko, so you can take profits quickly, do whatever. It will submit the order based on your Renko, right? So that was the order, right? So now let's keep going. Oops. And if I had changed the setting here from 3 to 4 to 5, it will consider that many bars pullback, right? So let's say you come out right here, whatever. Okay, let's keep going. I want to show you a short order as well, if it can take that one right now. So now the MACD line is above the the signal line. It will only look for a long, but right now it will look for a short because the signal line. So there was the short, right? It took that short, and again, depending on your P&L, I mean your ATM, you can take the profit wherever you want or not, right? So this was the entry. This is the tool. So maybe play it out. Go see if you like the tool. If you like the setup. Go back test this thing if you like visually yourself, right? And play with it. See what you can get. Does it meet your trading goals? If you like it, sure, you can trade it manually yourself. If you like the tool, I'm going to put it on the website for purchasing. You guys can get that if you like, right? It will get you in. It gives you some controls as well. But yeah, this is something that I just wanted to kind of cover with you guys. Okay, hope you guys like it. If you have any questions, let me know. Bye bye.